They're spooky, they're scary, but are they even real? What if it was confirmed that ghosts were living among us? Imagine a world where the ethereal and the corporeal meet, where the living and the dead coexist. This is a question that has fascinated and frightened humans for centuries, and one that we're going to explore today. So, what do you think? Do ghosts exist? If you believe they do, you're in good company. A study from a Californian university in 2017 found that over half of Americans believe in the existence of spirits or ghosts. An additional survey by Pew Research discovered that nearly 1 in 5 Americans claim to have seen or felt the presence of a ghost. But let's bring science into the mix. As of now, there's no concrete scientific evidence to prove the existence of ghosts. But then why do so many of us believe in them? The answer lies in our experiences and perceptions, which can often be explained by science or logic. Take, for instance, the phenomenon of infrasounds. These are extremely low sounds that are beyond the range of human hearing, but can be felt. Infrasounds can trigger a variety of psychological effects, such as a sense of panic or discomfort, or a feeling that something is just not right. Intriguingly, places that have been hotspots for ghost sightings often have objects that generate infrasounds. Remove these objects, and the sightings mysteriously stop. Another scientific explanation involves electromagnetic fields, which researchers have found can influence our perceptions and surroundings, causing hallucinations that can be mistaken for ghostly apparitions. Then there are instances of sleep paralysis where people wake up unable to move and often report seeing ghostly figures. And let's not forget the comforting thought that the existence of ghosts could provide proof of an afterlife. But despite the lack of concrete evidence, the belief in ghosts persists, fueled by personal experiences, cultural beliefs, and perhaps a desire to believe in the unknown. Nearly every ghost sighting can be explained by science or some sort of logic. But what does science have to say about ghosts? Unfortunately, there really isn't any concrete scientific proof of ghosts existing, so why do so many of us believe in them? Nearly every ghost sighting can be explained by science or some sort of logic. Let's delve into some of the scientific explanations for ghost sightings. Infrasounds, extremely low sounds that we humans can't hear but can feel, are known to trigger distinct psychological effects such as discomfort, a sense of panic, and an overall sense of something being out of place. It's these low frequencies that make some people think they feel the presence of ghosts. Places known for ghost sightings often have things that produce infrasound. When these objects like fans are removed, the ghost sightings mysteriously cease. Interesting, isn't it? Now let's consider another scientific explanation: electromagnetic fields. Yes, these invisible forces that surround us might have something to do with why some people think ghosts exist. Researchers have found that electromagnetic fields may be able to influence an individual's perceptions as well as their surroundings. This can lead to hallucinations and make people see things that aren't there, like ghosts. But wait, there's more. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, unable to move, and felt like there was someone or something in the room with you? This could be sleep paralysis, a phenomenon where the mind is awake but the body is still in the sleep state. It can create waking dreams where people report seeing paranormal figures. And let's not forget the psychological comfort believing in ghosts can provide. The belief in an afterlife, where our loved ones continue to exist in some form, can be a source of solace for many people. So, there you have it. Science might not support the existence of ghosts, but it does offer explanations for why we might think they exist. It's fascinating how the mind can play tricks on us, isn't it? Researchers have found that electromagnetic fields may be able to influence an individual's perceptions as well as their surroundings, making them hallucinate and see things like ghosts. There are also reports of people thinking they saw visions of ghosts while they slept. This phenomenon, known as sleep paralysis, can be a terrifying experience. In the midst of this sleep disorder, individuals find themselves unable to move or speak, often accompanied by vivid hallucinations. These hallucinations can include anything from shadowy figures to full-blown apparitions, leading many to believe they've had a paranormal encounter. Now let's shift gears and delve into the psychological aspect. You see, the human mind is a complex entity. It has a unique capacity to perceive, interpret, and even create experiences that are not objectively real. This is where the belief in ghosts often comes into play. Our brains are wired to make sense of the world around us, and sometimes they fill in the gaps with things that aren't there. In a flickering shadow or an eerie noise, our minds may conjure up the image of a ghost. This is a psychological phenomenon known as pareidolia, where we perceive a specific, often meaningful image in a random or ambiguous visual pattern. Moreover, the belief in ghosts can provide a certain level of psychological comfort. The notion of an afterlife where we continue to exist in some form can be a comforting thought, helping people cope with the existential dread of mortality. We might also believe ghosts are real simply because we want to. If ghosts exist, it would mean that the afterlife is real, which is a belief that comforts many. Let's assume that every person who died on Earth became a ghost. Now that would be a pretty messy situation. Just imagine it. Generations of people, from every era and every corner of the globe, suddenly wandering the Earth. With the current population sitting at 7.5 billion, our world could become a rather crowded, spectral sphere. Now, if these ghosts were capable of interacting with the physical world, things could get chaotic. Imagine trying to navigate a bustling city with an additional population of phantoms. That's a traffic jam I wouldn't wish on anyone. And what might these ghosts be made of? Perhaps they consist of aerogel, the lightest solid known to man. It's almost like air, but with physical presence. The result? A world where you might not be able to step out your front door without bumping into a ghost. With massive groups of ghosts with physical properties everywhere, you might not be able to travel anywhere without running into one. Sure, it might make the world a bit more exciting, but it's probably better that ghosts don't exist. From scientific explanations such as infrasounds and electromagnetic fields to psychological phenomena like sleep paralysis and the comfort of belief, we've explored various reasons why people perceive ghosts. Yet it's equally intriguing to imagine a world overrun by spirits. Perhaps the real mystery lies beyond our realm, in parallel universes. Well, that sounds like a story for another What If? If you've enjoyed this spectral journey into the mysteries of the ghostly world, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your likes, shares, and comments help us delve deeper into these thrilling topics. Your support is what keeps this channel going and enables us to continue creating content that stirs your imagination. So don't be a ghost. Interact, engage, and join us in our exploration of the unknown. Remember, every like, share, and comment shines a light into the darkness of these mysteries. Keep the conversation going in the comments below. What's your take on the existence of ghosts? Are you a believer or a skeptic? And if there's another what if scenario you'd like us to explore, let us know. Until next time, stay curious.